Welcome, future entrepreneurs. Have you ever been told to get a real job? That phrase has crushed countless dreams and confined millions of people to a life they don't want. But Scott Gerber is here to tell you that everything you've been taught about work, security, and success is wrong. His book, Never Get a Real Job, is a wake-up call for anyone who wants to escape the 9-to-5 grind and build a life of freedom and purpose. Stay tuned, because this isn't just another summary, it's your roadmap to breaking free and living on your own terms. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video that could change your life. Let's get started. Chapter 1, The Lie of the Real Job. The idea of a real job is one of the greatest lies we've been sold. Gerber exposes how society pushes young people into traditional jobs under the guise of security and success. But here's the harsh reality. Real jobs don't guarantee security. Companies lay off employees without warning. You're trading time for money. Your income is capped, and your potential is stifled. The system is outdated. The world is changing faster than ever, but traditional jobs are stuck in the past. Breaking the illusion. A real job isn't the answer, it's the problem. If you truly want freedom, you need to reject the system entirely and create something of your own. Key question: are you living for a paycheck, or are you building a future on your terms? Chapter 2, The Entrepreneurial Mindset. Before you can break free, you need to change the way you think. Entrepreneurship isn't about being born with special skills, it's about adopting a new mindset. Shifting perspectives. From employee to problem solver, entrepreneurs don't wait for someone to give them work. They identify problems and create solutions. From risk-averse to opportunity-focused, risk is inevitable, but it can be managed with the right strategy. From fear to action, fear of failure keeps most people stuck. Entrepreneurs embrace failure as part of the journey. Exercise for change. Write down one major problem you see in your life or community. What skills or resources do you have to solve it? This is how entrepreneurial thinking begins. Chapter 3, Destroy Your Resume. The traditional career path starts with a resume, but Gerber argues that resumes are useless. Instead of proving your worth through a list of jobs, you should build a portfolio that showcases your abilities and results. Why resumes don't work? They don't show what you're capable of. A resume lists jobs, not accomplishments. They make you dependent. You're waiting for someone to choose you instead of creating opportunities for yourself. What to build instead? A personal brand. Use social media and a personal website to showcase your skills and personality. A portfolio of work. Include case studies, projects, and examples of what you've done. A network of connections. Relationships matter more than job titles. Challenge. Start creating a simple portfolio website today using free tools like Wix, Squarespace, or WordPress. Chapter 4, Action over Perfection. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for the perfect moment to start. Gerber destroys this myth: there will never be a perfect moment. The time to act is now. Why waiting is dangerous. Opportunities fade. While you're waiting, someone else is taking action. Perfection is a trap. Striving for perfection leads to endless delays. Fear grows stronger. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to start. Start small, start now. Launch a minimum viable product, MVP, the simplest version of your idea. Set short-term goals. What can you accomplish in the next week to move closer to your dream? Celebrate progress. Every small step matters. Example: if you want to start a blog, don't worry about perfecting the design. Publish your first post today and improve as you go. Chapter 5, The Power of Sweat Equity. Money is often the biggest obstacle for aspiring entrepreneurs. Gerber's solution. Sweat equity, building your business through hard work and creativity, not a massive budget. How to maximize sweat equity. Learn new skills. instead of paying others, invest time in learning what you need. Use free tools, from Canva for design to MailChimp for email marketing. Countless tools can help you start for free. Leverage your network, collaborate with friends, family, or colleagues who believe in your vision. Example in action: a photographer might offer free photo shoots to local businesses in exchange for testimonials and referrals. This builds a portfolio and generates word-of-mouth marketing without spending a dime. Chapter 6: Say No to Debt. In a world where debt is normalized, Gerber's advice is radical: avoid debt at all costs. Borrowing money to fund your business is a risky gamble that can trap you for years. The case against debt. You lose control. Debt payments can force you to prioritize cash flow over growth. It increases stress. Financial pressure makes it harder to think clearly. Most startups fail. If your business doesn't succeed, you're stuck with the debt. Better alternatives. Bootstrapping. Start small and grow organically. Pre-sales. Offer products or services before they're fully developed to generate upfront cash. Crowdfunding. Platforms like Kickstarter allow you to raise money without giving up ownership. Takeaway: debt-free businesses have more freedom and resilience. Chapter 7: Build a business, not a job. Many new entrepreneurs fall into the trap of creating businesses that rely entirely on them. Gerber warns, if your business depends on you working non-stop, you've just created another job for yourself. How to build a scalable business. Create systems, automate repetitive tasks and establish clear processes. Delegate wisely, hire freelancers or part-time help to handle work you don't need to do yourself. Think long-term, build with growth in mind from day one. Pro tip: tools like Zapier and Asana can help you streamline operations and save time. Chapter 8: Embrace failure. Failure is inevitable, but it's also a valuable teacher. Gerber shares his own missteps to illustrate how every failure is a stepping stone to success. How to fail forward. Reflect honestly, analyze what went wrong and why. Adapt quickly, use failures as a chance to pivot or improve. Keep perspective: even the most successful entrepreneurs have failed, often multiple times. Mantra: failure is feedback, not defeat. Chapter 9: Networking for Success. Entrepreneurship is not a solo journey. Gerber highlights the importance of building relationships with mentors, peers, and collaborators who can help you grow. How to build meaningful connections. Give first, offer value before asking for anything in return. Stay consistent, follow up and maintain relationships over time. Diversify, don't limit yourself to people in your industry. Practical tip: spend 10 minutes each day reaching out to someone new or reconnecting with an old contact. Chapter 10: The Lean Startup Approach. Scott Gerber emphasizes that starting a business doesn't require a massive budget or years of planning. Instead, he advocates for the lean startup approach, where you test your ideas quickly, iterate based on feedback, and minimize waste. Core principles of lean entrepreneurship. Launch fast. Don't wait for perfection, get your product or service out there as soon as possible. Gather feedback, talk to real customers and understand their needs. Iterate rapidly, use the feedback to make improvements or pivot if necessary. Example in action. Imagine you want to start a subscription box for fitness enthusiasts. Instead of building a full-scale operation, begin with a small group of local customers. Test different types of products and gather feedback before scaling up. Lesson: the lean startup model saves time and money while keeping you focused on what truly matters, solving real problems for your customers. Chapter 11: Focus on the customer, not the product. One of the biggest mistakes new entrepreneurs make is falling in love with their product instead of their customer. Gerber reminds readers that the customer is the ultimate boss. How to build a customer-centric business. Understand their pain points, what problems are they facing, and how can you solve them. Listen actively, conduct surveys, interviews, and test groups to get honest feedback. Deliver value, Always prioritize what the customer truly needs, even if it's not what you initially envisioned. Pro tip. Use tools like Google Forms or Typeform to create quick surveys and gather insights directly from your audience. Golden rule: serve your customers better than anyone else, and they'll stick with you for life. Chapter 12, Master the Art of Selling. Entrepreneurs often shy away from sales, but Gerber argues that selling is the most important skill you can develop. Whether you're pitching to investors, customers, or collaborators, your ability to communicate your value will determine your success. How to sell effectively. Solve problems. Focus on how your product or service addresses a specific need. Build trust. Be transparent and genuine in your interactions. Tell a story. Use storytelling to create an emotional connection with your audience. Practice exercise. Write a 30-second elevator pitch for your business idea. Practice delivering it confidently to friends or mentors. Insight: the best salespeople don't sell, they help. Chapter 13, Manage your time like a CEO. Time is one of the most valuable resources you have as an entrepreneur. Gerber stresses that mastering time management is essential for staying productive and avoiding burnout. Time management strategies. Prioritize ruthlessly. Focus on high-impact tasks that directly contribute to your goals. Use time blocking. Schedule specific blocks of time for different activities, like meetings, creative work, and personal time. Say no. Protect your schedule by avoiding unnecessary commitments. Tools to try. Trello for task management. Google Calendar for scheduling. Toggle for tracking how you spend your time. Mantra: work smarter, not harder. Chapter 14, Build a brand, not just a business. Your business is more than just a product or service, it's a brand. Gerber explains how building a strong brand helps you stand out, earn customer loyalty, and create a lasting impact. The elements of a strong brand. Authenticity: your brand should reflect your values and mission. Consistency: use the same tone, visuals, and messaging across all platforms. Emotional connection: appeal to your audience's desires, dreams, and values. Brand building tip. Develop a simple brand guide that includes your logo, color palette, and messaging style. Use this guide to ensure consistency across your website, social media, and marketing materials. Chapter 15, Fail fast, fail forward. Failure is inevitable, but it's also one of the greatest tools for growth. Gerber emphasizes the importance of embracing failure as part of the entrepreneurial journey. How to fail productively. Analyze objectively, separate your emotions from the situation and focus on the lessons. Adjust quickly, use what you've learned to make smarter decisions moving forward. Stay resilient, remember that failure is a temporary setback, not a permanent state. Case study. Thomas Edison famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Each failure brought him closer to success by teaching him what didn't work. Takeaway: every failure is a stepping stone toward your ultimate goal. Chapter 16, The Power of Relationships. Your network is one of your greatest assets as an entrepreneur. Gerber encourages readers to focus on building genuine relationships rather than superficial connections. How to build a strong network. Give value first, offer help, advice, or support without expecting anything in return. Stay consistent, regularly check in with your contacts and maintain open communication. Expand strategically, attend events, join groups, and connect with people who align with your goals. Practical tip. Spend 15 minutes a day reaching out to someone new or following up with someone in your network. Insight: the relationships you invest in today will pay dividends for years to come. Chapter 17, Stay lean, stay focused. Gerber warns against the temptation to overcomplicate or overinvest too early. The most successful businesses start small, stay focused, and grow gradually. How to stay lean. Minimize overhead, avoid unnecessary expenses and focus on essentials. Outsource selectively, use freelancers for specialized tasks rather than hiring full-time staff. Iterate based on demand, let customer feedback guide your next steps. Real-world example. Airbnb started as a simple idea, renting out air mattresses in a spare room. They only scaled up after proving demand and refining their model. Chapter 18, Lead with Purpose. Entrepreneurship isn't just about making money, it's about creating something meaningful. Gerber challenges readers to define their purpose and align their actions with it. How to lead with purpose. Define your mission. What impact do you want your business to have on the world? Inspire others. Share your vision with your team, customers, and supporters. Stay authentic. Be true to your values, even when faced with challenges. Question: how does your business contribute to something larger than yourself? Chapter 19, Create lifelong customers. Repeat customers are the lifeblood of any successful business. Gerber emphasizes the importance of building relationships that turn first-time buyers into loyal advocates. How to build customer loyalty. Deliver exceptional value, go above and beyond to exceed expectations. Stay connected, use email marketing, social media, and personalized outreach to maintain relationships. Reward loyalty, offer exclusive discounts, perks, or VIP access to your best customers. Chapter 20, The End of Excuses. The final chapter is a call to action. Gerber confronts the common excuses that hold people back: lack of time, money, or knowledge, and reminds readers that the only real obstacle is themselves. How to overcome excuses. Take responsibility, accept that your success is entirely up to you. Start where you are, use the resources and skills you have right now. Commit fully, decide today that you will no longer settle for less than your potential. Conclusion, your next move. Scott Gerber's Never Get a Real Job is more than a guide, it's a manifesto for a new way of living. The path of entrepreneurship isn't easy, but it's worth it for the freedom, fulfillment, and impact it offers. Your challenge: write down one actionable step you can take today to move closer to your dream. Then, take it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. Let's change lives together.